Hello there, welcome to this Facebook Live as we were reporting on a weather emergency here in Henry County. I'm not going to show my face. I am going to show that I'm on the side of the road. Don't do what I'm doing unless you have a vest like this. So I'm backed up off of the road here. This is actually a turn lane in case you're wondering, but yeah, and don't do that. Basically what's happening here is this is Route 220 in Henry County, about 2 miles up from the intersection with 220 Business near Collinsville, Bassett, those areas. So there's been a lot of traffic that's been stuck at a standstill here. Right now it's eased up a little bit, but the reason why is because of flash flooding like this. So as I said before, I'm about 2 miles up, 2 miles north of Bassett, that Route 220 interchange there. And this just shows the amount of the flash flooding that's happening further south. We got a emergency alert further in Bassett and Stanleytown, which is, more to the south of where I am. But this is really an example of just how big these flash floods are here. So that is actually Route 220. You can kind of see the water kind of caving in like that. That is Route 220 on a normal day, and it just stops. It is just shut down. And there's a car. That car is empty, by the way. Van right there, pretty submerged into what's happening. It seems like the waters are rising a little bit. I think when I checked it last, it wasn't up near the mirror, but let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. No, I cannot. But yeah, that van down there is submerged. Looks like it's kind of creeping into the lawns of those houses back there. I'm trying to think of the there's not a proper intersection name here, or else I would say it. As I said before, this is Route 220, about a mile, 2 miles north of Bassett Fork. So if you travel 220 a lot, that's where the Dodges is. That's where McDonald's is, Goodwill, Food Lion. So this is just outside of that. And as you can see down there, you might not be able to, but my zoom capabilities are not the best at the moment. But there are emergency crews down there. I see those 2 trucks are stopped right up there. There's it's not see who it is, but some emergency crews. I'm not sure if it's a fire truck or what. But there are just some crews up there, directing people away from at least this part, at least 220 north. It seems like 220 south is still going. As I said before, when I got here, it was backed up all the way back, miles back from here. So I'm not sure what it looks like up there. I can tell you that 220 is closed at the 57 intersection, which is a few miles that way. That's the road that goes to Bassett, Stanleytown, and all the other areas that we've heard are very affected by this weather right now. I haven't seen that yet because I've just driven down from Roanoke. I saw this, and I was stuck in traffic at the time. So I saw this, I stopped. I wanted to make sure you all have a clear picture of what's happening down here, because I think this pretty much paints what we're trying to get across, that the weather is pretty serious down here in Southside. Further up north, there may not be as much rain, but here you're feeling the effects. Actually, where I'm standing, this is a median, but no one's able to use it right now. It's a VDOT truck over there, so I'm not sure what he's doing over there. But usually, you can just cut over here, cut across, take a U-turn, going back 220 north, and some people have still done that. I highly advise against that, because you never know if that road over there is collapsed under the water. We've seen that happen, a few times in our years and years of reporting, where the water just gives way. In fact, there were a few small landslides going back there of, just patches of dirt coming down from these little inclines. Not severe enough to block the roadway, but it's still something for me to look at